Hi everyone, it's Margaret here. Just came back from a wonderful holiday in Los Angeles. I went to visit my nephew, and I actually had this fabric journal completed before I left, and I just didn't have a minute to do a video on it. Anyway, I am filming at night right now, just to get caught up on a few things. So here we go. This fabric journal is called Love Sonnets, and as you can see, it has a beautiful little picture here of a lady and a gentleman, and he's reading her some poetry. And I embellished this picture with a little bit of gold embroidery to accent her jewelry and headband. And then I had this beautiful tapestry fabric that I really loved, and I really wanted to showcase it because it looked really old. So I used that as the base. And then I added this little ruffle of green velvet all around, and then I just took the same fabric and created this little scallop piece to frame the picture, because I wanted to bring out the same fabric on the cover. And then, as you know, when you start to embellish, your base color, your base fabric always gets covered and you never really get a chance to see it. Anyway, I took some pieces from the original tapestry, and I cut them out to form a scallop as one of the layers at the bottom. And then I just added this beautiful applique of pearls that I had in my stash. And then I made a cluster of these gorgeous flowers in the pinks and creams here, and added some beautiful different colored ribbons to accent the cluster. And as you can see, it's pretty layered. So we'll move on. The spine, again, I just tried to leave it simple because, again, I wanted to show the fabric. And you can see on the top here how I've scalloped the fabric, and I've added that on to embellish the top of it. And then on the side, I thought it would be nice to add this beautiful cameo, and it just says a book of love sonnets here, and added this little tassel. And that's that. Oh, and I just made these little leaves again to add to the floral cluster here. So moving on to the first page, again, you can see that there's a picture of a gentleman reading poetry to his lovely lady. And then I added these little snippets of, they look like little tulips actually, that I took from a fabric that I had, and then just cut them out. And then I just layered on top of each other in two, three layers, added some little sparkle pieces to it to pretty it up. And then I had this this beautiful piece that was sent to me by Pamela Oxendine. Thank you, Pamela. And I used that piece here. It already had the little pearls in it. And then what I did is I just added a little bit of batting with some pink lining underneath, just to give it some color and texture. And then I've just added this beautiful silky fringe, knotted fringe here. And of course, there's also other layers of this beautiful lace trim here. So that's that page. The next page, again, I like to repeat the theme in pictures. So again, this is a lovely lady and a gentleman. And here I've just added this beautiful drapery braided trim around, and then I've just layered different types of snippets of these were actually curtain pieces, very pretty, and again some fringe, some dangle pieces here, a beautiful little rhinestone, and it's not a pearl, it almost looks like a faux opal piece here. And then just added these little fun furry ball trims all around here, again just to add some interest and some texture. The next page, I added a little bit of tulle to soften this up. And then of course I've just layered some pretty snippets of flowers, again from drapery trims that I had. And I had this dangle trim here that I've layered. A little bit of this pink tulle all around, some pearls and gold. And these I actually got from the dollar store. I had bought a bow, and oftentimes you'll see these bows that have gift bows that have these little dangles, and these were fabric. So I kept it and just gave them a little bit of staining to take the whiteness off. And then I've just layered them one on top of the other and got this pretty little dangle piece here at the bottom of these other little floral accents. So that's that page. Oh, and these little lace covered buttons that I had here. There's the middle of the book, the front of the spine. Just added this lace piece, a little scallop on top and bottom, some little dangles, some little pearls, and that pretties it up. The next page again, repeating the theme, couple with a little book in his hand reading. And this, I just took this drapery fabric loop trim, and I twisted some pink ribbon all around, and I just interlooped it in and out of this loop trim here, this drapery trim. And then I had pink and cream wedding dress appliques of pearls that I added all around just to pretty it up, in this little pretty white satin pleat trim here. And then I just dangled off again this little bunch of fringe, and these pretty ribbons that I've actually embellished with these dangle trims and pearls. So these dangle down, you can see, and it just adds a lot of little prettiness and interest to the page. Here I've added this little trim that just sticks out a little bit and just gives it a little bit more of a focal point on the side of the page, and it's repeated on the other side as well. So this page here, sorry guys, they get heavy and bulky and cumbersome to handle. Again, using the same theme picture, and here I just layered and layered some beautiful vintage lace. You can see there's again all different kinds of embellishments to make it interesting. And here again, just using this drapery trim in cream, added some pearls, some little dangles here from this was probably from a doily, and I just tinted it a little bit in pink. And then just added these little pearl accents you can see here and here and here. Again, just to give it a little bit of interest. Here's a triple row of pearls down here, and that's that page. The final page, again, the pocket page. I did do a pocket page on this one, and again, I just wanted to showcase a little bit of this tapestry. So I did like a double pocket, one on an angle here, which you can put cards or whatever, and then this one here is also a pocket, but I made this, I always wanted to try to make these tiny little books, and it was really a lot of fun to make. I just dangled it off a gold chain with a little heart, and then I actually printed these out, made a cardboard cover, and I actually printed out so tiny a few little love poems and sonnets of the past, and I thought that would be cute to add as a little interest piece. And this dangles off, so there's no fear of losing it, and you can just tuck it in here and still have some room to put your cards and keepsakes in. And then at the bottom, I just did this button with this tassel, and again, some rows of interesting pieces. And then the back again, just left it plain with a little bit of this. It's actually got a little bit of tulle in between here. just to give it a little bit of fun. And then here you can see how I've used the actual scallop pieces of the fabric and snipped it out and then just covered it in these little pieces and pearls. So you know what? You can use the same fabric in so many different ways, so you don't have to always go out and buy new stuff. I really find that if I buy yardages of different trims and I have them all the time, I really get tired of using the same trims over and over again. I really like to take what I have and sometimes just try to reinvent it, if you will. So anyway, that's my Love Sonnets journal. It took me a while to get it on here, but I hope you like it, ladies, and hope to get back to you soon again with a new project. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye for now.